Ho, 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 all you wild Santa enthusiasts. It's your favorite CinePhellas boys back here for CinePhellas Podcast, episode 163. And it's been a minute, boys. But tonight we're going to be diving into some holiday-themed topics and everything going on in the entertainment business. Kev, how you doing, man?
Good, man. It's been a while. I haven't been here in like a long time. I've missed it. I've watched you guys and I've kept up, and it's good to be back. It's good to be part of it.
Good to have you back, mate. Bob, how you doing?
Doing all right. I mean, Kevin's coming through hellfire and brimstone over here to get back to us. The background is fitting.
He's on fire!
How about you, Luke? What's going on?
Not much, man. It's good to be back here. I know it's been a minute. We all got together, so it's good to be talking about, holiday themed stuff tonight and everything going on entertainment business wise. But, of course, let's dive into some Christmas stuff.
It's that time. Christmas time is here. Everybody knows there's not a better time of year.
Put that cookie down now!
I'm wearing my Griswold t-shirt tonight. Merry Christmas from the Griswolds, my favorite Chicago family and my favorite Christmas movie. And obviously they're behind me. But tonight, let's start it off and talk about movies that aren't holiday movies, but considered, I guess, or they can be seen as Christmas movies. So one that comes to mind that I just watched today, first time in a very long time, Die Hard, the original. I watched that today, and that definitely goes with that topic for sure.
Age-old debate whether it is a Christmas movie or not, and I definitely think it's a Christmas movie, and I watch it every holiday.
Yeah, it definitely is a Christmas movie. You go into a Christmas party, you have the music going and everything that goes down with Hans Gruber. It's definitely a Christmas movie for sure.
Everybody who tells me it's not a Christmas movie, I tell them then they cannot call Home Alone a Christmas movie. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same movie. Same movie, just it's the same damn thing.
Yeah, it's a little bittersweet watching it now. Unfortunately, we all know what's going on with Bruce Willis, and it's sad to watch it now. But
I was just thinking that. Yeah, I was thinking that today watching it. I'm like, man, it sucks what's going on with him. He was such a badass actor, back then.
One of my favorites when I was a kid. I used to love watching all the Die Hards with him.
Yeah. Which one's your favorite? I heard.
Oh, definitely. They're all great. And it took me a while to see the second one. I never saw the second one for a really long time. I'm like, oh, how good it's going to be. And I watched it, and the second one's awesome, just as good. But if I was pressed, probably Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Oh, man.
What about you, Bob?
I love the first one. I'll always love the first one more. Honestly, it's the moment where the props guy thought it would be funny and tossed the rope so it looked like poor Mr. Rickman wasn't going to have anything. So the look of sheer terror, it's something that's ingrained in my mind and has always been a favorite image. And that's one of my earliest things where I got nervous. It's Christmas. Like I said, yeah, it solidified it as a Christmas movie. Or not, sorry, not as my favorite one.
Yeah, for sure. It goes hand in hand, but definitely a Christmas movie. And I love that ending with Alan Rickman. The green screen, he's following him, but it's so iconic. It holds up all these years. I need to rewatch the other ones. It's been a minute since I've seen 2 and 3 good. And the rest of them. So right now, it's going to be the first one for me for sure.
And Alan Rickman is so damn good in that movie too. I love him.
It was cool seeing them all young and up and coming.
And he tries playing he tries fooling McClane, thinking, I'm one of the victims, I'm the hostages. I thought it was a really good scene, and he really sold it well.
Yeah, he did. And I love the whole bit about being an American cowboy throughout the entire film. He's like, Roy Rogers, yippee-ki-yay. That's just like American cowboy. I don't know. I always talking about movies and stuff like that back and forth is really good between Rickman and Bruce Willis.
Can we just appreciate Alan Rickman in so many? I mean, the man's been in, let's say, 3 Christmas movies I can come off the top of my head. Die Hard, Harry Potter, which is another one that kind of goes along the list, and Love Actually.
Yes.
Alan Rickman kills it in so many.
He's such a piece of shit in that movie, but yeah, you're right.
I love Love Actually. That's a guilty pleasure movie of mine. Me
too. We just rewatched it a few weeks ago, and it's great. There's so many great people in that movie.
Yeah,
Like,
Alan Rickman's a piece of garbage.
yeah,
Liam Neeson like really has a redemption arc. I'm gonna have to watch that movie again.
yeah, they all do. And Andrew Lincoln's in it, and Keira Knightley, and I mean, there's so many people.
First time I watched it, I was like, I'm pretty sure she's a lot younger than him.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, oh wait, he's really pulling out all the stops for this 14-year-old, but it obviously wasn't. But she just looks so young. I was kind of uncomfortable first time I watched it.
And Martin Freeman's in that movie too.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's the actor, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no, anyone who gives me crap about some of the stuff, I was like, look, I dare you to watch Love Actually, not get your heartstrings pulled just a little bit,
It's a damn good movie. Hugh Grant, that GIF I was sending you guys. We're talking about
Yeah.
Hugh Grant recently from Love Actually. He's the prime minister, I think, and
Yeah.
he's great in that movie.
And Bill Nye. Shout out to Bill Nye. Bill Nye's awesome in that movie.
Bill Nye's in it?
Yeah, he's the aging rock star.
Oh my gosh.
And when the guy's like, "Oh, did you sleep with Britney Spears? Is that true?" He's like, "Yeah, she was rubbish." I love that line.
I thought you were
That's
talking about
awesome.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Oh no, the English actor.
The English actor,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
That's why I was
Yeah,
like, wait, Bill Nye's in
fine.
it. When you said aging actor, I went, all right, not the
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Bill Nye.
that's what I was
forget,
thinking of.
Yeah, I always forget theirs too. Yes.
Yeah, that guy's the English actor. He's really great. Love him. But yeah, you're talking about Harry Potter. That was on my list. It's not really a Christmas movie, but it makes me think of Christmas because of Hogwarts during the holidays. I always think of those movies, especially the first one, Sorcerer's Stone, and then
Yeah, they go all out at Hogwarts. The tree is huge. It's like 20, 25 feet big in the hall
yeah.
to go out.
Now, can I bring an odd question to the table?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of my thing. So they celebrate Christmas at Hogwarts.
Yes.
It just, are we to believe that in a world where there are wizards, dementors, all that, just so happen to be Christ as well? I'm just really like, did anyone else think like, you know what, this guy turned water into wine? Are we sure he just wasn't a wizard?
Good point.
See, my brain's constantly on that level of where it's just like, wait a minute, they're saying Merry Christmas, and they're
No,
not.
that's another thing I
clever.
noticed. The British don't say Merry Christmas. They say Happy Christmas because they say it a bunch of times in those movies.
Oh, that's right. Happy Christmas, Harry.
Yeah, Happy Christmas, Harry.
Are you on holiday, Harry? That's true. All the Brits.
Yeah, mine is definitely Batman Begins. Not Batman Begins. I'm sorry, Batman Returns.
I was gonna say
Batman Returns.
Yeah,
Yes.
Batman Returns. Yes.
That's
Oh,
a good
one I
choice.
watched.
For my book lovers here, there is a Batman Returns children's book. Well, it looks like a children's book that reads in the melody of, I can't remember which Christmas song, and it talks about the entire movie.
Really?
It's all done with pictures as well. I'll buy a
Awesome.
copy. I'll show it to the
Yeah,
group.
yeah.
It's fantastic.
Show and tell next podcast.
Absolutely. No, you got me with the Batman Returns. That was my big one because
Pops out of all the henchmen pop out of a giant box in the beginning of the movie, like not even 10 minutes into it.
and all the bats that fly out of the tree.
Yeah.
Somehow it pushes the woman. I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
remember.
just Batman being Batman.
I remember Penguin's parents, right? Wasn't it Pee Wee Herman and somebody else? And they're like, they have the baby stroller, if I remember correctly, and it's all snowy out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to know who the actress was who played Penguin's mom in that?
Yeah. Who
It's-
is it?
It's the waitress, or I'm sorry, yeah, the waitress Pee Wee befriends in Pee Wee's Big Adventure, who
Yes.
sits in the
Yes.
dinosaur mouth with her.
Oh,
right.
really?
Yes.
Tim Burton too.
Yeah.
I see
And-
that.
And in the show Gotham, Penguin, his father was played by Paul Rubens as well. So in any adaptation, Paul Rubens has always played Penguin's father.
Huh.
Rest
The
in
more
peace,
you
Paul
know.
Rubens.
Yeah. Do, 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 do.
I didn't know that, but man, he was great in that role, even though it's a small part. But being in Pee Wee Herman movies with Tim Burton.
One
That's
thing I
awesome.
did notice when I watched it again for the holidays is like I just imagine that as like you guys watch Sunny in Philadelphia, right?
Always.
Yeah, I see Frank now as Penguin.
Yeah.
Especially when he's eating the fish when Walken brings him down to introduce him to his the political team he put together. Like it's
Yeah.
Frank.
He bites the guy's nose off.
Yes.
Although that's a very Frank thing to do anyway. So
Yes, exactly. See, I was never scared of that movie. I knew there was a whole controversy about that. And like that movie came out when I was like 9 years old. And yeah, I'm like, it's weird, but I thought it was amazing. Like, we'll never have anything like that again. There will be never a blockbuster that weird again.
No, and it fucking worked too. I remember when it came out, I was young, maybe 6, 7, I don't
Yeah.
remember. But I remember just like the marketing on that movie and like everything, like fast food and toys and stuff all around
Yeah.
that movie. There was a big buzz around it. And I remember seeing it in the theater, it was just incredible. You know, like it was super weird and had a Christmas theme to it, but a Batman
It was-
movie at the same time.
yeah, it was the first time you saw eerie, and it wasn't for a horror aspect. It was for
Yeah.
you to be. It was for you to be uncomfortable but not scared. The real, like almost black, white, and shades of gray in the beginning. Once again, with the children's choir singing in the background, it's a great movie though.
It's the only blockbuster I think of, like in all my years of watching movies, where there's a giant rubber ducky that comes out through like a grand ballroom.
That was the first time I remember like looking at women, like at a young age, Michelle
Oh.
Pfeiffer. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
okay, girls are okay.
The girl
Like,
who was throwing the switch with the
terrible, you
Christmas
know.
tree.
yeah, geez, and the leather outfit, and she was awesome in that role.
And that was supposed Walken was supposed to be Billy D. Williams, and like when she electrocutes him at the end of the movie, that's how they were going to transition to Two-Face for the third movie.
Wow.
Billy D. Williams didn't come back because if you remember, Billy D. Williams was in the first Batman, and
Yeah, he was Harvey Dent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But for some reason, he didn't want to come back.
Again, comic book Batman '89 has Billy D. Williams becoming Two-Face in it. It even has Marlon Wayans coming in as Robin, like the original plans.
Oh, really?
Marlon Wayans, wow.
Yeah,
Marlon
Marlon
Wayans
was supposed to be
still gets residuals for a movie he's not in.
I heard that.
Batman Returns, he was supposed to be Robin. It wasn't supposed to be Chris O'Donnell.
No shit. I
And
didn't know
so he got money, and then he gets residuals for that movie.
that. Smart man. Lucky man. Making money and not doing shit.
Can we say Christmas Nightmare Before Christmas? Because there is that eternal debate. Is it a Halloween movie? Is it a Christmas movie?
Both. I think it works at both.
It
Yeah,
works
like,
both, but I
Halloween-
I consider it a Halloween movie, but it goes both ways for sure.
Like it's October to January. You know, like that's the movie span. Like that's how long you can keep those decorations up for, I think.
I think I watched that movie more during October than I do December. I'll say that.
Yeah, same here. But if it's
Yeah,
on, I'll watch it during Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Gremlins was another one.
Yep.
That
Yeah, Gremlins. Yeah.
and yeah, Gremlins in that amazing story that Phoebe Cates tells Billy. I mean, just they're talking, they're not dating yet, and then she's just like, "Oh yeah, my dad liked to come down the chimney as Santa, and one year he didn't come down, and we were worried. Then the room started smelling, and then it turns out her dad died in the chimney." Like,
Yeah,
who
well-
tells that story while you're walking home on a romantic? Reason no one marries that woman. Well, I mean, Kevin Kline did in the long run, but still, a lucky man.
Earlier you're saying Tim Burton, Batman Returns. What about Edward Scissorhands?
I always think of it as a Christmas movie.
You do?
Because the third act, the climax of that movie is Christmas. Like, God, what's his name?
Alan Alda.
Alan Alda. I love that man in every second of that film.
Yes. He's so
When
practical.
he's stapling the fake snow on the rope, he's like, "Hey, Eddie." All
And
right.
everyone is freaking out in that scene where she sees him in the bed.
Mhm.
And like he stabs the bed, the water bed, and he's like, "All right, come on, just come downstairs." And everyone else, like, he's just so practical in that movie. I love it.
He just gets him drunk.
Yeah.
Then he's the son's cleaning the. He's like, no, you gotta get him rusty. You're gonna get him rusty. Jesus.
And he never really reacts to like the fact that there's a guy with scissors living in his house. He just treats him like another guest. He's like, "Yeah, Ed, yeah, come here."
Talk about another movie that was a coming of age type film when you realize the slutty Peg Bundy type character in the movie like straddles him in the back of a thing, and she's like, "Oops, what are you doing?" I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, this can happen." I need knives on my hands, huh? Right on, we can do this.
Things are about to get freaky.
I feel like
Yeah.
Tim Burton has a love-hate relationship with Christmas. Because he puts out a lot of movies, like even his Willy Wonka takes place during winter. I'm not saying it's Christmas Eve, but like I feel a lot of elements of his movies that are supposed to be creepy and a little off always incorporate Christmas in some way.
Maybe he hates Christmas, and that's why he throws
He
it into those
could.
movies. The bad experience as a kid. He's like, I'm gonna put these and make it all dark.
This was the first question, right? I misunderstood
Yeah.
the assignment. I thought, what movie would you make Christmas to make it better? That's what I thought.
I kind of like that top. Go for it.
Yeah, and I said Fast and Furious. That's what I said.
No, wait. In this movie, if you're pitching this film, is Santa Dom Toretto?
No, Don Toretto helps Santa deliver the presents. 'Cause
Fucking even
the most
better.
important thing in the world is family.
Family.
And instead of the sleigh in the sky, you would see the charger in the sky.
I'd like that. That'd be good. That'd be
Yeah.
good. I'd like the Saw for Christmas.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Twilight, but like it takes place in Southern California where it's all sunny. I don't know. At Christmas, they just burn alive.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a lot better of a film, I think.
Yeah, instead of the rainy Washington, to be in like Southern California.
Like, speaking of Christmas and putting horror icons in Christmas, I know we'll talk about this later, but I cannot root for what they do with Terrifier.
I'm so stoked for that, and the fact that a studio backed away was like, "No, we can't do this." It all got happened, but I was like, "That's great."
Yeah, Terrifier 3 is gonna be wild.
Like, if we're doing horror movies that should have been, in Christmas, a nice thing was It's a Wonderful Knife, because the guy looks like he's from Scream. So Scream would be cool I'd like Scream if it was done in horror or in Christmas, because the footprints, the stuff, you know what I mean? Like, you can't sneak around when there's lots, like that would be cool.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
they had a scene where everything's black and you just hear the or of just boots in snow,
Yeah.
it's freaking great.
You know that sound when you live in the Midwest or probably out in New York where Kevin lives, where it snows all the time.
Yeah, just that, or how eerily quiet it is when you go outside and there's snow all on the ground because nothing's bouncing off. It's freaky as hell.
Absorbed,
Yeah, it is.
So like, I feel like there should be more horror movies in, around Christmas time. Hell, I watched Tales from the Crypt season 1, episode 2, and All Through the House. I watched that yesterday.
That's
Just
a
'cause-
fucking classic, man. I love that.
It's just one of my favorite. Yeah, that's one of the best Tales from the Crypt episodes.
But yeah, there is something unsettling about Christmas time and snow. Everybody's cheerful and the lights, and one by one, people start getting killed off. There's something eerie about that. I'd love to see more movies diving into that.
Yeah, especially like you said, you're messing with an American a world institution. Like, it's one of the most popular holidays where everyone's happy. It would be great to have a huge thing like that. Yeah. Yeah, I dig the shit out of it. Now I'm trying to think if any of them crossed over like around a Christmas time. I mean,
I'm sure there's like a 90s horror movie like the Gingerbread Man or something.
oh, there's Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah.
All
Part
that
two?
stuff. Huh? Yeah,
Part
and
two.
then you have even the Mean One, which is the Grinch in a horror movie. But I'm wondering if any of the franchises like went through, like did a Scream, because there's 7. Did one of them go through on Christmas? Did any of them go through winter time? I'm trying to, like, there's not a Michael Myers where, oddly enough, he's in Illinois, and for some reason around October there's no snow on the ground. We've had Octobers where we have had some freaking days in mid-March where we get like, a couple inches of snow too. It's random as hell.
Yeah, so speaking of Terrifier 3, like the next topic is what you're excited about and what you think is going to bomb, right? Is that the next one?
Yeah, what we're excited for in 2024, what we'll think will be a surprise, and what will be a flop.
I'm like, outside Terrifier 3, I know on Christmas next year, you got Nosferatu, but you also got whatever Jordan Peele's doing. And I feel that, is it a horror movie, or is he going to try to do like a Christmas story with just like a black cast, which would be
Well,
great.
he's doing People Under the Stairs.
Oh, that's what he's doing for Christmas?
I don't know if that's what he's doing for Christmas, but I know that's his next project.
Then yeah, that's the Christmas one that comes out for Christmas next year.
Honestly, People Under the Stairs would be a great movie to set around Christmas time. Like, I mean, there's nothing, like, it doesn't have to take place during any season. It's
Yeah, but if you put it during Christmas, like,
Yeah, you have like a big Christmas party at this people's house, and they have people under the stairs living in there, torturing them. And then
You know what?
One by one from the party, they get pushed down to the basement with the other people. with the
that's how
mutants.
they get them, or that's how they feed the other.
Yeah.
You know, no movie I watched the other day that would have been cool if it was Christmas. The Burbs. That would have been
Oh,
an awesome movie in Christmas time.
yes, I love that movie so much. That'd be a good one.
I've tried to convince so many people to watch that movie, and they look at stuff and they're like, I'm like, no, don't, you need to watch it. Bruce Dern is amazing. Everyone is amazing in that film.
yeah. Other than that, I got, we were talking about Terrifier. Obviously, I can't wait for Dune. Dune's gonna be great.
So wait, did you think Terrifier is going to be a hit, or is that just what you're looking forward to?
Oh no, I'm doing what I look forward to.
Oh, okay, I'm
But
sorry.
I think it'll be a hit. I think it's gonna be very controversial if the rumors are true about how he kills kids in the beginning of the movie, and that's why the financing was pulled. But
If you're not going to open a Christmas movie by killing kids, like,
what are you doing?
yeah, right. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was America.
And of course, I can't wait for Joker. See, Joker, you can like, I'm excited for it, but I can see it maybe not connecting because what they're gonna do with it. Because no one is really open to the idea of it being a musical. When I tell them about Joker, I'm like, oh yeah, it's a musical. They're like, oh, it's a musical. Like, it depends. And they even, people who've worked on the film, I've read in like interviews, they say, they're taking a big swing with this one. They're not playing it safe.
It's ballsy as hell,
Yeah.
honestly. Like, because you have a musical, but you have Joaquin Phoenix singing. I don't know if he's a good singer. I mean, but if they took a big swing with Joaquin at the first, like they took a property that everyone already like associates with something, and they were like, now we're doing this. And I love the movie, and I feel that if they really want to lean into it more, you have him mentally snap to the point where everyone's singing. Not every time you're looking through his eyes, almost everyone should be singing. But when you're not looking through his eyes and you're looking as an everyday viewer, there's no music whatsoever. I would love that.
Yeah. But what about you guys? What are you excited for?
Ghostbusters, I think is yeah, that looks awesome. Really excited for that. I love the other one Reitman did. Borderlands, that was originally Eli Roth, but somebody else is doing it now. Video game adaptation. It's gonna be really cool. Love the video game. Another one I'm looking forward to, Beetlejuice 2.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited
about
for that. I think it's coming out maybe summer, fall time next year. September. So yeah, the few pictures they've released online looks cool. One of my favorite Tim Burton movies is Beetlejuice, so I'm excited. What Jenna Ortega is gonna do with that role.
She's gonna nail it. Like, I hate to
Yeah.
say it like that, but she's gonna nail it. She's got the deadpan. She can be Lydia from Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I can totally see her crushing it, and that being a surprisingly good movie next year. Deadpool 3. I mean, come on. That's coming out. Wolverine, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's the only Marvel movie next year, right?
well, I mean, technically there's also Beyond the Spider-Verse, Madam Web. These are Sony products. Well, actually all of them are Sony products. I don't think we get a Marvel this year.
Except for Deadpool, yeah. I think Deadpool's the only Marvel
Is
based one.
Deadpool no, Deadpool, oh, you're right. It does say Marvel Studios on it.
Yeah.
It's MCU now. Yep.
Okay,
What about you, Bob? What are you excited for?
The new Godzilla Kong. I'm not gonna lie, I love those fucking movies. I'm cool. Deadpool 3 is definitely up there. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is supposed to come out, and I have loved every single one of those. Wow, gosh, I have a whole list here. Well, we're not talking about what we think are going to be a bomb, but Beyond the Spider-Verse, Inside Out 2, I think can be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Especially since they're like introducing anxiety and panic and dread. Like, I think that'll be good. I guess Mortal Kombat 2 is coming. The BioShock movie's in pre-production already.
Yes.
Thank God.
Oh, geez, I didn't know this was already happening. Community, the movie, is in pre-production right now.
Yeah, they were gonna start that, then the strike happened. So,
Oh, and there's a third Knives Out movie coming.
oh, sick.
Yeah, so I love the first one. Glass Onion was all right, but and there's a new Despicable Me, which I'll probably always watch those.
Yeah.
They're cleverly written, but Joker, I'm gonna have to see it because I went in with zero expectations on the first one. All I did was see him on a talk show set, and in the comic, he's on a talk show and he just leans over and blows dude's head off, and it's like, yeah, that's. Well, they also gas the entire group, so like everyone dies, but still. Oh,
How about bombs? What do you think was gonna bomb?
Madam
Ooh.
Web.
Madam
Yeah.
Web, yeah.
With you on that. With you on that 100%.
I'm gonna see it,
Yeah, I'll check it out, but it looks
but
awesome.
I think that's gonna bomb. I just stay with me on this one. It's gonna be. I think after the first week, Wicked's gonna bomb.
See, I was gonna put Wicked. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm not totally opposed to it happening. But it's a part one though, so they have a cliffhanger.
Right, and then people are upset. Not upset, but people keep going about Ariana Grande apparently is in it, and everyone who loves the players like there's no part she should be in. You know, like, I mean, I don't know what the hell she's been in, like movie wise. Like, she was in the live thing of Hairspray. I know her as a singer. I know she was a child actor, but
She's a good impersonator. She does a really good Jennifer Lawrence.
that Jennifer Lawrence was
Yeah.
fantastic when she was on SNL.
She can sing too. Like when she was on SNL, she was able to mimic the voices of the people. Like, you know, I'm key to it, but John Cho's doing it. The guy who did I think Step It Up.
But John Cho, or I was thinking Jane.
I don't know. Yeah, I know what you're thinking.
I was thinking John Woo.
I'm messing up the name.
That's an interesting one.
John Chu, I think. Replace the O and put a U. It's John Chu, I think.
What else did John Chu do?
He did the Step It Up movies, I think.
Oh, I mean,
So obviously that makes me worried because, like, is he, you know, is it just going to be all flash and pan? Because apparently the music, I've never seen the musical, but a lot of people I know love it.
yeah, there's a lot of people on this thing where I'm like, all right. So far, the one name I see that I like is Jeff Goldblum. He's going to be the wizard.
That is perfect.
Yeah. No, so I think Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is going to go with I want to say it's going to be a boom or bust, but I think it's going to be neither. I think it's going right for that audience. It's already established. And so I think it'll, I don't know. I feel like it's just going to kind of just even tier it.
Does it worry you that Reeves isn't doing it, or you don't care?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That's what I mean. I'm going to see it because I love the first three. And I want to see more of the story.
Yeah.
But I swear to God, if it's anything close to Tim Burton's, I'm done.
I haven't seen any of those movies. I need to watch them.
They're good.
Yeah.
The first one's really good. I like
Yeah,
it.
the first one's one of the few things I like James Franco in.
Yeah, I think Henry and I were talking about like a new franchise to review that we usually do like once a year. We'll probably do that one.
Yeah,
'cause
do
I
that
haven't
one.
se- I haven't seen them, and he's seen them. He loves them, but
Yeah, they're really good.
I need to rewatch them. And people like you guys are always talking about them, so I'm interested.
Oh, another bomb is going to
Yeah.
be the Garfield movie.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about it, so yeah, definitely.
Chris Pratt, ridiculous. It's like, come on, he can't voice everything.
Not only that, he's not changing much.
The voice. At least Bill Murray sounded like Garfield a little bit.
I hope Nosferatu. Well, honest, I'm again another one I'm just gonna see on sheer principle.
Yeah, Nosferatu. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
can't wait for
stoked
that.
about it. Oh, I forgot the Beekeeper is coming out next year.
Satan? Yeah.
Jason, yeah, right? Like again, it's Jason
Okay.
Statham. I'm probably gonna see it.
That was you know, I know you're into comic books. Like, tell me what you like. I just see a shitty movie, but tell me what you see when you watch Madam Web, the trailer.
I see them bringing in the Spider Army as a way of incorporating Tom Holland into more things, but also in case he doesn't verge away. If he
Okay.
verges away, we still have this whole community. And while obviously Dakota Johnson wouldn't be my first choice, like this is all supposed to happen before Spider-Man. Madam Web, I can't remember her character's name at the moment. She was supposed to be out in the field and she gets bit. She develops similar things, and that's when Oscorp is grabbing these spiders to do lab
Oh,
stuff
okay.
on them. So
All right.
that's why. So like it's a prequel of sorts. And like I said, by that point, everything will be everyone's older, stuff around these lines. And so, like I said, if Tom Holland doesn't come back, then they have this whole thing.
Okay.
But Sydney Sweeney's in it, so again, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, Bob's gonna be bringing in the industrial size lotion to the theater,
Yeah, absolutely.
and I'll be there with
Chapped
you.
lips. It's coming out in the winter. Chapped lips.
I'm like, you need some more butter for your popcorn there, Bob?
Yeah, I don't know. I may see that shitty movie that she's gonna be in come out next week.
Oh, Glenn Powell.
Yeah, like it looks so bad, but I don't know. If you get to stay with Sydney Sweeney and it looks like it's tropics, so she's gonna be in the bikini,
Yeah,
eases the pain.
there you go.
How about you, Logan? What do you think is gonna bomb?
Madam Web and what we just talked about, and the other movie that's gonna flop, the sequel to Twister called Twisters,
Yes.
coming out in 2024, doing their own thing, has nothing to do with the first film. It has Helen Hunt in it, apparently, but they're an whole new crew of people and a different adventure of chasing tornadoes. I think it's gonna be a shit
Wait,
show.
so she's in a sequel to a movie that has
It has-
the same title, and she's
Yeah.
not being the same person.
Apparently, I don't know. Yeah, they said it has nothing to do with the first film, and it's doing their own thing with memorable, great characters. It said. So I don't know what the hell
makes
that
no
means.
sense.
I don't know. It was just off of they posted on one of the movie sites recently, but yeah, it's not like bringing in the hunters or the chasers from the first movie are going to be in it. It's all different people now. I don't know.
There's a whole bunch of stuff they could do. Oh Jesus, I'm still looking at some things. Craven. I want to see Craven something fierce. Yes, it's gonna flop, but Craven looks great.
Shout out to Philip Seymour Hoffman. He was incredible in Twister.
Oh.
So
My
good.
favorite character from that movie.
Food.
Or Dusty, not Rusty.
Yeah,
Dusty.
Rusty.
Rusty, same difference. The Suck Zone.
Gravy, Meg's Gravy is its own food group.
I think that was my favorite movie from 1996. Just remember seeing that at the drive-in theater, the original Twister
that
movie.
was awesome when I saw that.
One of the better like natural disaster movies. Like CGI holds up, I think.
Yeah.
Man,
It's a
cow.
great. Yeah, Bill Paxton was great in that movie. The
Yeah, Bill
supporting
Paxton,
cast. It was great.
And
flick.
what's his name? Was a good villain.
Carrie Oles.
Yes,
Carrie Oles, yeah. Yep.
good villain.
Yeah, he was. See, I'd
And,
love to see all those characters show up again in the sequel. Like they're
That's
like
what
in
I
their
mean.
60s. They're on the close to retirement. They need this last chase to make money before they retire. I don't know.
I was
Something like
thinking
that.
they go off the fact that Bill Paxton's dead. Helen
too.
Hunt's old. Their son wants to do it. She's trying to tell him like, don't do this, And then so to show it or have him go on one more trip, she gets the gang back together and does it. And it's the whatever. It probably wouldn't work, but
See, they need us as writers. We can come up with a better fucking story in 5 minutes.
oh, I know. Make it a fucking musical too. Why not?
Yeah. Twister.
with original songs by Rihanna. Just it worked for Black Panther. Let's see.
Oh man.
But no, I mean, there's a lot of movies that come out and you're just like, all right, you're not gonna.
I got one. You know, you guys got mine, but I have one more. I want to see it because I like the director, even though his last movie sucked. I don't think Civil War is gonna make money. The Alex,
Oh, Alex Garland. Yeah.
like that trailer. I don't know. Maybe they're hiding stuff. They don't want to reveal it, but I don't know.
Oh, I didn't see the trailer yet.
Yeah, it's kind of flat, the trailer.
Okay.
But you know,
Is it
has
as
to be-
flat as like Napoleon was?
I like the Napoleon trailer. I didn't see Napoleon though.
Did you? Is this about literally the Civil War, or is it?
Oh
Something...
no, it's just a Civil War in like current America that happens.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And it wasn't written by Bill O'Reilly or anyone?
Not that we know of.
Was Riley. Well, you know, hopefully I'm wrong, but you know, I don't have a good feeling about it. But it has to be better than Men. Anything is better than Men.
Wait, what was his other one?
Men. You ever see Men?
No.
Jesse Buckley and I always forget the other guy's
I
name.
think you might have
Rory-
said like it's bad, and I was like, well, I'm not even gonna try it then because I was unsure about a lot of it.
Yeah, he's an English guy, Rory Kinnear, maybe.
Tolkien or something?
I don't know, something like that. Rory something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was weird ass movie. This one seems more like in his area of expertise, I think. Garland's going back to making some really epic looking movies and not weird ones. Kirsten Dunst, you got Jesse Plemons in it.
I'll have to watch that. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the girls from Devs. Kaylee
Devs-
Sweeney, who played
Nick Offerman plays the president.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, all right. So I'm in.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
mean, I think it looked pretty decent. I'd probably go see it.
I'm gonna see it, but I don't know. I think us, because we're Garland fans, may like it, but I don't think it's gonna hit with the audiences. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll be gladly disproven.
Ron Swanson is president. Ultimate libertarian decides to be.
Yeah, he was amazing in Devs.
Yeah, he was so good. That whole show was awesome.
I don't think I saw that one either.
Oh, you gotta watch that,
It's
Bob.
on FX, man. Sci-fi
good.
show.
So weird, so out there, but like good story. Good
All
acting.
right, I'll have to check it out because I'm up to date on Fargo. So
How was Fargo this season?
fucking love it.
It's so good. So good.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna
caught
catch
up.
up on it.
The only thing I have is my girl's from Minnesota and she's like, I don't like the lead actress. You could tell when she's stretching for it. I was like, well, she's British. And like Juno Temple can't pull it off. That's fine. I'm not
Yeah,
into-
you betcha.
Yeah, oh yeah, sure, yeah. But my big thing is John Hamm is killing this whole freaking season.
He's like cowboy, but he's always like quoting the Bible. He's like in Exodus 31. Yeah. He's
Yeah,
so
it's-
good. He's so
He's
good.
not a lawman sheriff, he's a civil law man sheriff. Where
Exactly.
God and country are one. Like, Kev, I think you'll like it because you like John Hamm.
I love John
Like he gets to just be just a bastard. Like seriously, like you.
I'm sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead. Finish.
No, he's a bastard in this movie. Like,
I was gonna ask if you saw Fletch, the one he did.
yes,
He was
so
in
good.
Fletch. He was so goddamn good in that movie. Logan, you see that one?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, check it. He's so good in it. I recommend it.
New season of Fargo, it's like back to its roots, it feels like, where it's just focus on shitty people, like the movie in the first two seasons. Normal people like getting some, crazy stuff. John Hamm is so good as a villain. I'd love to see him as Doctor Doom.
Oh yeah. He
I
would be able
think
to
he's
do it.
got that build to him and that persona and personality, and he's a
And
good
he can
villain.
do both. He can be John Draper, but then he can also be like he was on 30 Rock for a few episodes, and
He can do comedy.
He's I love John. He's an incredible actor. Such a good actor.
And like Baby Driver, I loved him in
Oh, yeah,
Baby
yeah.
Driver, where he
Yeah.
just loses his shit. That was great. I never watched Mad Men. No,
Oh,
it's
Yeah.
another one of those shows that everyone watched and like hyped up. So I was like, I can't. If I watch it, it's not going to be as good as what. It's not going to hit me
It's-
the same way everyone else. So I have to like give it time.
It goes out, as one of the greats for sure. Watch it.
Yes.
Watch
you
it.
watched it after the fact, right, Logan? You watched it after it concluded.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched that when it was going. Like every Sunday, it would come on after Game of Thrones. Obviously, different channels, but I used to watch Game of Thrones and I used to watch Mad Men, and it was a great Sunday.
Yeah, it's up there. It's great, you know, for the people from Sopranos and Boardwalk Empire. So it's got incredible, writing, and the characters are amazing.
But no, I gotta tell you, Fargo, the first season honestly kept like, I don't know if you've seen any Fargo show. The first season,
I've seen all of it. I just have not seen the new season past the first episode.
it gets freaking great.
Yeah.
It does.
I think I hated the Chris Rock season. Like it
was good. I liked it.
I don't know. Like out of all of them, that was like my least favorite.
The twist was incredible at the end. How the son turns into Bo Kimo.
Hey, don't spoil it. I haven't seen it.
Oh,
you haven't?
Sorry, man.
I haven't. That's the only season I haven't watched yet. Yeah, I've seen
okay.
all. Yeah, I don't know. I just never got around to it, but I do want to watch it eventually.
The first season's the best fucking.
For sure. Billy Bob and Martin Freeman.
Yeah, that's how Logan and I first started talking. I was freaking, and I was telling a customer about the first season of Fargo, and then I was talking to Logan and Miss Molly, and here we are.
Yeah, we struck up a conversation about Fargo and Lost Boys, and I'm like, hey,
I
we
still
have
got to swing by you. I got that magnet still.
Yeah, exactly. Talking about CinePhellas and YouTube, and here we are. 25 years later.
Yeah, it feels like it.
I like
Not in a bad way. I just mean like time has flown, and we've packed so much stuff into the time that it's gonna be a flop. Mufasa, like why?
Oh yeah.
We don't need that. That's an origin movie no one needs.
I don't know why Barry Jenkins is doing that. Barry Jenkins is amazing, and he could have done anything. I don't know why he's doing that.
Cash grab.
I guess he wants to finance. Yeah, maybe he wants to finance a project that he wants to do.
I forgot what movie or someone said like you do one for them to finance the one you want to do.
Oh yeah, that's Nolan's whole career.
Oh, absolutely.
But like the one for them were still incredible. All the Batmans were great.
Yeah. Haven't made it through any of Christ. What was the last Tenet? I didn't watch Tenet at all.
Oh really?
Yeah, it just didn't appeal to me. I don't know why.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
It's lower on the list for me as far as Nolan's movies. But it's still cool. John David Washington is great.
So I'll have to give it a watch. It's just one of those things where it was like when everyone watches something and loves it, and if I wasn't in there in the initial sweep, I let the dust settle and then I go. I was so up on Oppenheimer because I went remotely early when it was airing. Yeah, and I was just like, this movie's fucking great.
I've seen it 7 times.
Jesus, I haven't seen it that many times. I got it on 4K finally, so I'm good.
I love how you couldn't find it on 4K. That makes me incredibly happy.
No one can.
It's great. He's keeping it alive.
They have. I got it. I was at a Walmart. I needed something, and I walked past their electronic department because you always have to, and I saw it on 4K. I was like, "Yep," just like,
"You're coming with me."
Yeah. absolutely. I was like, I don't care. I'll put something back if it means I can finally get this on 4K because you can't get it anywhere on 4K.
Yeah.
Iron Claw. I was gonna say it. I want to see it really bad. I wish it was streaming same day as theater, but
I would like to review that with you because I know you're a big wrestling fan.
Oh, absolutely. Niall and I were talking about it because there's the Von Erich story is very interesting. So when they were like, "Oh, they're making a movie about it," it's like, all right, but it's gonna be dark as shit. it's
and I'm a big supporter of Efron. I think Efron's a really good actor, and I'm happy that he's gonna get a lot of credit for this.
Yeah, and Jeremy, whatever, Kid from the Bear.
Yeah.
I've been hearing he's shining a little bit in this too. Like, good. I want him to get more work. I think the Bear is fantastic.
Yeah.
Still haven't seen the second season, but that's because I'm a slacker.
Good. He was in Logan sent me this movie called Fingernails with him and Jesse Buckley. That movie was so boring.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. You never heard of it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some movies I'm just like,
Yeah, it was a good concept, but it was just flat.
like I liked him on Shameless for the parts of Shameless that I dug, and then after a while I'm like, it's sad. There's a lot of shows that I'll reach a point and be like, I don't care about it anymore.
Yeah. Well. Oh yeah. So one thing, like, I'm gonna move on to the next topic. Is that right, you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing I really am pissed that I'm never going to experience is something I wanted to do since I was a teenager and go to E3. Since E3 is done.
Yeah.
Heartbroken.
You know what? I miss E3, but I also miss when G4 used to go and cover it. Remember,
Yeah.
it used to be a week on that channel
Yeah.
of people going there talking to, like, just I miss G4 as well, but no, E3.
Oh, so Sarah Jean Underwood and Lisa Foyles then?
I know them as that. I don't know.
Yes. Oh yeah.
The new
yeah.
stuff is like, oh, okay, but yeah, Olivia Munn, all them.
Yeah.
Attack of the Show. I loved all of that.
What was your favorite moments?
Of E3 or of G4?
Yeah, no E3, like any part in history.
Dude, I love the trailers, but I loved watching the real-time reaction from the crowd. It's the same thing I love from San Diego Comic-Con, because I can't be there, but if I am watching it and experience it for the first time with these people who were watching it at the same time, I love to hear the excitement. I love to, I like the surprises. I think the internet has ruined a lot of surprises.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not charting on, new grounds there, but I miss the announcements. I miss, just honestly, with every convention or something, it was the announcements. It was what was coming, to solidify the rumors you heard. I mean, San Diego can still kind of get away with it, but the announcements and the trailers, I'll be honest, like, remember how they used to show the trailer and show some gameplay and you would have the guy talking like, this is how we're improving this and this. Like, that's what you wanted to know.
I mean, E3, man. Heartbroken. I've been following that forever. Video games. I've always played video games my whole life. We got press for E3 like a few years back for the first time. And so it was cool getting to see a lot of like early releases for video games and stuff like that. Now that it's gone, it sucks as a fan.
Yeah.
Do you think another company picks it up? And by that, I mean, like, does a virtual one or does something like that? Because there's money to be had still.
Well, the last one was a virtual one because it wasn't on site. Maybe 3 years ago, it was maybe one of the last ones.
2020,
Oh,
yeah.
during the COVID
Yeah,
one?
yeah, it was all virtual and it was awesome. So yeah, I think they should continue. Whoever does, because us video game nerds, we want to see, hear what's coming out and stuff to be excited for.
Right.
So,
I didn't even know there was a trailer for the new Fable coming out.
really.
Yeah, see? Exactly.
Exactly.
The one game I'm really stoked for, I don't even know when it's coming out, is Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And it's by the guys who I did Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is an incredibly fun game.
Yeah.
I had
I
way
haven't
too
played
much
that
fun
one.
with that thing.
It's on my Christmas list. Okay. Hopefully I get it.
Yeah, I have a Xbox and it was on Game Pass. So that's how I've been playing it.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the second in the trilogy, the remaking of 7.
Oh, yeah, because they released that first one.
Yeah, it was just in Midgar.
Yes.
Yeah, now this one expands. And personal moment E3 I loved was when they unveiled the new God of War.
Oh yeah.
They had the audience reaction like Bob likes, and like people went crazy.
Oh, Ragnarok?
No, the
Valhalla?
first God of War.
Oh,
I mean the
Very
first
first
remake, the first one that took place in the Norse mythology. They
Yeah,
played-
that was on
Yeah.
the PS4. PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I already talking
And
about.
he stepped out of the shadows, and like the entire auditorium, right? No, you felt it through the screen. It was one of
Yeah,
the
the-
best feels.
When he said "boy,
Yeah,
boy," his
and you
son-
hear like, everyone had smartphones, and one guy was filming it, and it was like, oh my god, this is gonna be God of War, and then you hear the screaming when he steps out of the shadows.
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, I'll even watch crowd reactions to big moments in movies. Captain America picking up Thor's hammer and you hearing that deafening, like, oh, gives me
Ding!
goosebumps just thinking about it.
Yeah.
There were Jordan Peele coming out during E3. I didn't watch any of it, but people were making such a huge deal
Oh yeah,
out of
it's
him
him and
coming out.
it's him and Kojima. They're doing something together. Hideo
Ooh.
Kojima. Yeah. And it's they show they're mapping the faces with the dialogue. It's Beverly from It, Hunter Schafer, the girl from Euphoria, and this other old dude. Very like I forgot what the project's called. Like it's rumored that it's gonna be Silent Hill.
I was just gonna say that sounds.
Oh,
Imagine
If
Jordan
we get
Peele and
another
Hideo
Silent Hill,
Kojima doing Silent Hill. That oh my god, like, that's incredible.
Silent Hill would be great.
Because you know you're getting the remake of the second one soon.
Which was the best one? With me, Resident Evil 2 was the best one for the longest time.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2 is really good. I like 5, and I want them to bring back Sheva, the black girl. Like they have not used her since that game, and I think she was a great character.
I also love 7, Biohazard.
I haven't played that one yet.
That one was cool. Village I haven't played much of it. But 4 was a guilty pleasure to mine because I had it on the GameCube and you would get a chainsaw controller. That was so cool.
And there's a new Star Wars game coming out. It's called Outlaws. You're a girl. You're a mercenary. I think you're maybe a mercenary or a Jedi. That looks good. I just started the one with the kid from Shameless.
oh, nice.
Yeah, it's hard.
Jedi
man.
Survivor or Fallen Order?
Well, Fallen Order is the first one. Yeah,
Fallen Order is the first.
one,
That
yeah.
game is
It's
that was
hard.
the game was hard, but it was the game of the year for me when that came out a few years
Yeah,
ago.
no, it's cool though. I like it.
Yeah.
I have a hard time getting off that first freaking island, so I was just like, done. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing.
Me and my kid, that was the first video game he ever played. And me and him played it all the way through. Like we played it for months. And it's just a phenomenal game. Cameron Monaghan as Cal Kestis.
Yes.
Is it-
Carol Monahan.
Yeah, he was the ginger and Shameless.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And
the
also
Joker in,
the
Gotham.
Joker in Gotham.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
Joker who wasn't the Joker, but did
Yeah.
his own
Joker.
things.
Who fell into
Well,
a vat, became the Joker.
Yeah, exactly. Next question here. This is gonna be a fun one for us. Top 3 films of the year.
Oh, I mean, Behind Kevin is the best movie of the year.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer by far best. Just seriously.
Yeah.
It's not going to win best. I don't know, man. It's not going to win best picture. Killers of the Flower Moon is like winning everything so far. And I like Killers of the Flower Moon, but this one is just
Yeah.
another
That's
level.
number one. Number one for me. Visually stimulating, beautiful looking movie, powerful. I mean, just the ensemble alone in the movie is crazy. It was a long movie, but you don't feel it. Just a perfect, damn good movie.
I have to see Killers of the Flower Moon still. I mean, it won't change it because I love the History Channel. I love history, and Oppenheimer felt like the most enthralling dramatization of a History Channel thing ever. People are
Yeah.
like, "Oh, it's 3.5 hours." I was like, "Yeah, it's up there." They're like, "Do you feel it?" And I was like, "Yeah, you feel it, but you're not mad at it." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's the same if your football team was good. Kevin and I don't know this right now, but watching a football game, it's you feel the 3 hours, but you had a blast. Oppenheimer by far, like Cillian Murphy needs to be up there in an award. Robert Downey Jr. should. Well, I can't remember who you said might steal it for supporting actor or something you just watched. The Hold Up? No, I can't remember what you watched that you said.
She's gonna in Holdover. She's gonna win. She's winning every single award. The black chick, and rightfully so. She was really good in that movie. Charles Melton from May December.
May December. That's what you were saying. Yeah.
Yeah. He was good, but Nolan's getting director for sure.
Oh, he has to. And honestly, I want Cillian Murphy to grab it. Like, he's an amazing actor who I feel always is at like great at the wrong time, or he's not in a picture that's going to be taken serious.
Yeah.
And this is the first like perfect storm. And I feel there's no one else. I'm going to look at the nominations or the nominees again. Yeah, he's up against Bradley Cooper. He's up against DiCaprio. DiCaprio already won once.
Yeah,
He has a real good. I haven't
Depends.
seen All of Us Strangers or
That
Saltburn. And Rustin, I don't even know that one. So that one might be on me, but um Bradley Cooper and Maestro. I haven't even watched Maestro yet.
That comes out this week. It's only in
Wednesday.
theaters right now. It comes out on
Yeah,
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the other side? Because that's the drama side. Who's the musical side?
For best supporting or best
No, for actor.
best actor and that was drama. Nicolas Cage from Dream Scenario, which I'm dying to see.
It was good. I liked it.
Timothy Chalamet for Wonka, that's odd. Matt Damon for Air, Paul Giamatti for Holdovers, Joaquin Phoenix for Beau is Afraid, and Jeffrey Wright for American Fiction. I saw you
Yeah.
move really big out of my peripheral when I brought up Giamatti.
So it's either going to be they can give it for Giamatti maybe because that role was really good. He plays the role really well. He's a lovable loser. Or they could give it to Jeffrey Wright because Jeffrey Wright's supposed to be good in that movie, American Fiction. But maybe Killian will get it. He'll take it.
I mean, I hope so. Because now I'm looking at supporting it, and I haven't seen Poor Things. I don't even know what it's about, but the actors, the cast looks amazing.
Oh, she gets resurrected.
What
She-
gets resurrected?
Sorry.
Oh,
Emma
Emily,
Emma Stone.
Emma
gets
Stone. Yeah.
resurrected and like she has I think she's a kid or like an adult with a kid brain. And it's about her journey discovering the world again. It's like a
Wow, that movie
Frankenstein.
sounds
type thing.
good. I mean, especially with the actors here, like Mark Ruffalo.
And it's from the director of The Lobster, The Favorite.
Oh,
So it
The
has that
Lobster was
weird-
so good.
Yeah, it has that weird sense of style to it.
The Favorite was good.
Yeah, I like The Favorite.
So should we talk about? I mean, obviously, I want Oppenheimer to win, but Anatomy of Fall, I haven't watched it yet. I can't even remember why I wanted to see it. It's a foreign film.
It won it won Best Picture at Cannes.
That's why I heard of it, because it
Oh,
looked
it's
good.
Yeah, it's supposed to be good.
Past Lives.
I thought Past Lives was good. I watched it on the airplane. It's a good movie. It's definitely something the Academy likes, the subject matter, but I thought it was a little slow. I thought the third act was good, but the first two acts are very, very, very glacier-like.
Yeah, The Zone of Interest.
That movie's supposed to
Which-
be so.
I mean, those are both A24s. I love A24 getting a lot of this stuff now.
Yeah.
Because for a while, A24 wasn't really. I mean, I think Green Knight might have been the thing to start, or The Witch. Witch was A24, right?
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is A24.
Yeah, like, I don't know, they've been putting out good stuff. Maestro, again, haven't seen. Killers of the Flower Moon, I have to watch. And again, Oppenheimer, as soon as I got out of the theater, I'm like, that's the best picture I've seen in years. I even said in the past couple years. Like,
Yeah.
it was a perfect film.
It's number one on my list for top films of the year. Next one would be probably Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and then
Oh, it was so good. Too.
Killers of the Flower Moon was an incredible movie too. That's number 3 of the year for me.
I like
Um,
May December.
So I want to see May, December. I'm not saying it's the number one, but in top 5, Barbie's definitely up there. I thought it was a great comedy. By no means is it the best picture of the year. By no means should it win best picture of the year. Or even be up for, well, in musical comedy, perhaps.
It's gonna get a
but-
Best Picture nomination at the Oscars, definitely.
Well, but Barbie, I felt was a good comedy. And that
Yeah,
was,
it's
in that, I think I was pleasantly surprised. I was really surprised, honestly. But yeah, like to the point where I was like, it was one of the 5 best ones I saw this year. Kind of, because I didn't see a lot of movies this year either, so it's going to sound like a bad thing, but no, I just really enjoyed it.
yeah. I still got to. Like, I think Oppenheimer is gonna grab it for me, but I still have to see a lot. I have to catch up. But one unconventional one I like. I watched it in the airplane, and I think people thought I was crazy because I was laughing. I loved No Hard Feelings with Jennifer Lawrence. I thought that movie was fucking hilarious.
Really?
Yes, I thought that movie was hilarious.
You're the first person to say anything positive about that movie.
No,
Oh, you didn't like it?
we did too. We thought it was good. I liked it.
I haven't watched it at all.
Yeah, it's It's an
funny,
old
dude.
like 90s comedy. Like a 90s raunchy comedy.
Yeah, it's a raunchy college humor, I guess.
Okay.
Like American Pie, kind of in the same vein.
If you like Jennifer Lawrence, check it out.
I
Yeah,
love
it's-
Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely check it out. She's awesome in that movie.
Although it's funny to see, like, I love Jennifer Lawrence. When I was managing Blockbuster, Winter's Bone came out. I was like,
Yes.
this movie's fantastic. She's amazing. And then to see the trajectory of her career.
Yeah.
Yeah, Best Picture is musical comedy. Oh, wait. Barbie, Poor Things, American Fiction, The Holdovers, May, December, and Air.
What I think is gonna win, or what is going to win? Which one? Which one do you want?
I think we all know what is going to win.
Barbie's gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do you think? Because I've only seen I saw Air as well. I didn't see Air as well.
I didn't see a lot of them, but Barbie's gonna take that one.
I really want to see The Holdovers because I love the
The Holdovers is really, really good.
oh
Hey,
ho,
guys.
ho now.
How's it going?
What's up?
Yeah,
what'd you
Santa
think?
doesn't know how to work this new technology.
What did you think?
I literally just got out. I literally just got out. I'm gonna be honest. I think I liked it more than you guys.
And what about Charlemagne's performance?
Honestly, he was trying to be Gene Wilder, but I didn't hate it, honestly. Like, his singing was okay, but I don't hate it, honestly. And I thought Hugh Grant, I wish we could have seen more Hugh Grant, honestly, as the Oompa Loompa. I thought he was hilarious. He just has this look on his face like, I don't really care. That's why I loved it. And I think this is the most kid-friendly version of Wonka. I don't know how you guys feel
Yes.
about that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very kid-friendly, and it reminds me very much of like the Paddington movies with the character, and it's way more fantasy, obviously, but I really didn't hate it, honestly. And
I didn't hate it either.
Honestly,
It's sort of underwhelming.
well, only with Timothy Chalamet, I would say, but other than that, like, I don't see the actor from The Bear in this role. Like, even though he looks more like Gene Wilder, I know people were like fan casting, but I just don't see that. Because
Alright,
I
then-
think
Just quick question then for both of you because we've both seen it. Who do you cast as? You're redoing it right now. Everything's the same. Who are you casting as Willy Wonka?
Kevin, you want to go first? Because I already have my answer.
I would have to think about that. Who do you have?
You-
Call me the odd guy out. I would have went with Childish Gambino.
Yes, I was gonna
Robert.
say Childish Gambino. Like, yes.
If they wanted to do like a whiz version of Willy Wonka, oh yeah.
It's version. It's just called the Chiz.
Or Wonk.
or Coco. And no, you can't do Coco.
No, seriously, I would have went with Willy Wonka. I mean, Childish Gambino is Willy Wonka. Like, to me, that would have been cool.
I did like how they basically he used the set. Like, that movie took place on like one area, and I thought that was well done. Like that.
No, yeah, I thought it was cool.
The town square, like he utilized that very well.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, too, I don't know if you guys talked about this yet, but this could have easily been Easter egg the movie. Like, remember this, remember this, remember
Oh, yeah,
this.
yeah.
Spoon feeding to. They didn't do that, so I'm like,
Yes.
thank you. Like, I think they had. I don't want to spoil it. They had one reference to, like, the golden ticket, but other than that, in Slugworth they mention him, but there's no real huge Easter egg. But other
I
than
thought-
that,
Okay, sorry, no, good.
no, I was just gonna say I just really appreciate that, because if this would have been any other director, any other writer, they would have just been spoon feeding us references the whole time. And
I
in
agree
one
with that.
song, one song.
I didn't hate it. Again, I didn't hate it. I didn't.
Wait, there's only one song in the movie?
That's a reference
No, there's
to the old movie.
Oh.
to the original.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought Olivia Colman was very good in that movie.
yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I thought so.
he was very good.
I love the cast. And the last thing I'll say is I do like Tim Burton's version just a little bit more, but this is still really
Yes,
good.
me too. It would be the order they came out. That's the order
Yeah, definitely.
I would put it in.
I just feel like Tim Burton had more of maybe more of a vision. Like he felt more inspired.
I think that might have been the last movie of Tim Burton's that I was like, okay. Because the Alice in Wonderland movies were shit. I'm sorry, I hated those.
Me
fucking
too.
things.
Agree with you on that.
I'm pretty sure Tim Burton's thing is cast wife or girlfriend, cast Johnny Depp, make Johnny Depp wacky, and
Mhm.
put silly designs behind him. And I'm pretty sure he's got Danny Elfman on retainer at this point. So just like it feels very copy and paste when it comes to Tim Burton for the last while now.
About 10
I
years.
was,
Oh,
The last time I tried.
even Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
gonna say, you said 10 years, you're being generous. I'm like, it's 20 years at least.
Well, he
Like,
tried something new with Big Eyes. I liked Amy Adams in that movie, and Christoph Waltz was a good villain in that movie.
Yeah.
I did forget about my favorite out of all of his movies, even though obviously I love the Batman's. Big Fish is seriously I love that movie so
Big Ridge
much.
is cool. I got to go with Ed Wood though. I love Ed Wood.
Yeah, that's still my favorite. Yeah.
Bill Murray's so good in that. Do you reject Satan and all those things?
Sure.
Sure. That's
And they're reading the review about, and they're bashing the play that he puts on in the beginning, and like they're all like, you see them reading it, and they're like, all their happiness like drains out of their face because it's obviously a shitty review. And Bill Murray's like, oh, what does that Queen know? He didn't even show. Yeah, there's a lot of good parts of that movie.
That's a movie I haven't seen in a long time.
I watched that a few months ago. It still holds
Still
up.
holds up.
Yeah, it still holds up, and it's beautiful. The black and white is beautiful, and Ben Mark Landauer, it's firing on whole another levels in that movie. He's incredible as Bela Lugosi. He's funny too. When they're in the when they're in the water with the octopus that they don't have the remote control for, and so he has to like wrestle it. And Johnny Depp is like, all right, come on, just do it. He's like, fuck you, you get in here.
I'm gonna have to find that movie again. I don't know if I have it on DVD or what, but
Oh yeah, definitely take it a watch. Yep.
because that was always a better Johnny Depp performance. I even liked Crybaby. I mean, that was a John Waters film, and I love John Waters films, but
Now, how you doing?
And what were you doing? You were
Had to
gone.
had to run to the bathroom.
Oh, the Browns.
never
to the
seen
Super
someone
Bowl?
come back from. Never seen someone leave and take a shit and come back in a sweater.
I had to hang it up. I forgot to put it on.
You need the
That-
hat, Logan. You kind of remind me of Cousin Eddie coming in with the sweater.
Oh yeah.
Shitter's full.
Coming with the bathrobe on.
We were talking about the Golden Globe nominations and all that, and we were just going through. Now, who do you give Best Picture to?
Oh, Oppenheimer. I love that movie.
We are pro Oppenheimer on this podcast.
Yeah, I haven't seen Killers of a Flower Moon yet.
It's good, but I would give it to Oppenheimer. The filmmaking in Oppenheimer to me is more top tier.
All right, and then you got Best Picture, musical or comedy. Barbie, Poor Things, American Fiction, The Holdovers, May, December, or Air.
My heart wants it to be The Holdovers. I love that movie.
But your head's saying,
You know, just say it. You know, you're gonna. We all agree.
Barbie.
yep,
Yes,
exactly.
Barbie's gonna win Best Picture.
We all know what's going to happen here.
You know, that's why you can't listen to your heart. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the band seems to think you can. Like, Heart does believe you can. Best Director. So, obviously, Nolan.
Mhm.
But Cooper's up for it for Maestro. Greta Gerwig. I don't know how I'm going to say it. Yorgos Lanthimos. Jennifer Lawrence is up for No Hard Feelings for best performance by an actress in a musical or comedy.
Damn straight.
Wow.
So is Fantasia
I like
Barrel.
that movie.
I don't like the fact that The Color Purple is going to be a musical. It's really disturbing to me because I remember my mom watching the movie when I was a kid. I remember all of the horrible scenes, and I just don't see music coming in to help any part of that. That's
No.
because
It's an adaptation of the Broadway play. That's all.
I
it is.
know, but now I'm worried that in 5 years, LeVar Burton's going to have to reprise his roles with Kunta Kinte in a musical. You know, just
What? Kunta
everything's becoming a
Kinte
musical.
was a musical?
Roots the
You get to
musical.
make this joke. I get to make this joke because I'm the black one. Play Let It Whip by Das Band.
Wait, what?
Let It Whip.
Oh shit!
Natalie Portman's up for May December. Margot Robbie for Barbie. Emma Stone for Poor Things.
I'm a Stone.
Wait,
Yeah.
Poor Things came out already? I'm behind.
In select theaters, it comes out Friday.
Friday. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought so. I was gonna see that or Aquaman 2, so you know.
I'm gonna see Aquaman 2
Yeah, I
regardless.
can't
though.
wait. I want to see how bad it is.
I think it could actually be decent, but I want to see how they kill it all off.
I want to see how.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't even matter anymore. This
Yeah, I
universe.
want to see how much
That's
of
why I
the
don't
movie
care.
Amber Heard's in too.
Huh?
I want to see how much of the movie Amber Heard is in.
So I heard, I didn't see, David Ayers is getting to release his version of Suicide Squad.
Hopefully it's a
No,
good.
it hasn't been confirmed. It's a thing that's on Twitter or X, whatever it's called now. But they didn't actually confirm it. I've been following that thing like a hawk, so I know.
Because I'll watch it if we get the cut that he's fitting. But I'm telling you, there's one thing that needs to happen. I don't know it. Harley Quinn's pregnant in that movie and loses it when they go into the water or something. Because when he's spiraling and there's literally a spiral of knives, at the end there's baby clothes.
Yeah.
I also agree that Zack Snyder is ballsy as hell for saying Netflix should buy his version of Justice League so he can continue it. That is just ballsy.
Well, according to the reviews on Rebel Moon, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, they did like a 4 out of 10 on IGN.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a shot.
Although I'll watch it too. I'm going to watch it.
I mean, this was his Star Wars movie without Star Wars.
Has to be better than Rise of the Skywalker, though.
Yeah, well, yeah. I have to see Dream Scenario. I do. Like it to me when I first saw the trailer, I'm like, this is kind of reminding me of being John Malkovich.
It's what
Yeah.
it's Nick Cage doing as far as the character is concerned. It's Nick Cage being Woody Allen. Like the ending of that movie was okay. Like they didn't really do that much with the concept outside of like what you see in the trailers, but it was cool. I liked it, enjoyed it.
So if I was to give you Nicolas Cage in Dream Scenario, Timothy Chalamet in Wonka, Matt Damon Air, Paul Giamatti, Joaquin Phoenix, and Jeffrey Wright, who are you giving it to?
It's either gonna be Wright or Giamatti.
I'll have to take your word because I've only seen Air. I haven't seen any of the other ones.
Don't see.
Holdovers is amazing.
Yeah, Holdovers was really good.
Yeah.
Don't see Bo is Afraid.
Yeah, it didn't look like something I'd be into.
Terrible.
All right, best supporting actor. Willem Dafoe for Poor Things, Robert De Niro, Killers of the Flower Moon, Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer, Ryan Gosling for Barbie, Charles Melton for May December, Mark Ruffalo, Poor Things. I called, again, another thing that I walked out and I was like, if Robert Downey Jr. doesn't get something big.
At the Golden Globes, they may give it to one of the others, but he's winning the Oscar. It's just going to be a crowning achievement because he came back with Iron Man, carried that whole franchise for like what, 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Went back.
He could still do it at any given moment. They could bring him back and he'd carry it again.
And then went back and did a serious role in Oppenheimer, kicked ass in it. Yeah, he's gonna win. He's gonna win the Oscar. I don't know about the Golden Globe.
I would also like, again, haven't watched Poor Things, but Willem Dafoe to get an award would be just great. Then was it supporting actress? Emily Blunt in Oppenheimer, Danielle Brooks, Color Purple, Jodie Foster and Niad. Am I pronouncing that right at all? Julianne Moore, May December, Rosamund Pike for Saltburn, and Divine Joy and Rudolph for The Holdovers.
Fine, Joey Rudolph.
Oh yeah, you mentioned her prior.
Winning everything.
All right, Logan, here's one for you right here. Best television series for a drama: 1923, The Crown, The Diplomat, The Last of Us, Morning Show, Succession.
Succession. Last
Now,
season
you
was
watch any of those?
I only saw The Last of Us.
Kev?
Oh, I'm just gonna go with Succession. I know it's popular. I don't watch that much TV.
People told me to see The Diplomat as well. They really were
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen that either. I'm behind on shows. I just started The Bear I just started season 2, literally.
I haven't even started season 2 of The Bear yet.
Wow, it's a good one, fellas.
That's
Enjoy
up
it.
for comedy. It's The Bear, Ted Lasso, Abbott Elementary, Jury Duty, which is blowing my mind that that's up for anything. It's good. I just didn't think it was going to be here. Only Murders in the Building or Barry. I love Abbott Elementary, Only Murders in the Building, Barry. I think Only More Murders in the Building should get something, but I don't know how good this last season was.
What were the first two choices?
The Bear, Ted Lasso, Abbott Elementary, Jury Duty, Only Murders in the Building, or Barry.
Ted Lasso was great. Bear.
I mean, The Bear always. I mean, it's becoming bigger and bigger. I like Only Murders in the Building, but again, I haven't seen the third season.
Either.
Something that's on Freevee. It's absolutely insane. Jury Duty. Have you guys watched Jury Duty?
My friend's girlfriend does,
No.
but you know what? I love James Morrison. But James Morrison's a hell of a comedic actor, and I think he's up for Best Actor, right?
Yeah, he's up for
Yeah. I have to check it out, but
It's
good
funny,
show.
but it's like the Joe. What was it? The Joe Blow series on FX or Spike TV all those years ago. Like it was interesting. Then we got Best Performance by an Actor in a Drama. Pedro Pascal, Kieran Culkin. God, like 3 of them are Succession. Brian Cox, Jeremy Strong, Kieran Culkin. Slow Horses, Gary Oldman. I will always put money on Gary Oldman.
I was going to
Jeremy-
say Gary Oldman too.
And
Jeremy's-
then Dominic West.
From
Jeremy
the-
Strong for Succession?
Oh yes, he plays Kendall in the last season. It was fucking incredible.
I honestly have no idea even what Succession is about.
Brian Cox is the father of this huge media conglomerate, and he gets sick, like dying. His kids have to step up and run the business, this huge global company, and that's where you have Kieran Culkin, Jeremy Strong, and then the rest of the family kind of step in to run the business. It's really, really good, really
Oh.
intense.
No,
Like-
because I've heard a lot about Succession. Like
It's incredible.
Pedro Pascal, like he's running rimshot and everything. So I don't know. I haven't watched Slow Horses. I don't even know what Slow Horses is. What Slow Horses?
It's a Gary Oldman show on Apple TV Plus. I haven't seen it, but I know I've seen the trailer for it.
And then Best Performance by an Actress in Drama, Helen Mirren, 1923, Bella Ramsey in The Last of Us, Carrie Russell for Diplomat, Sarah Snook for Successions.
Yep.
Amadil Strat, I don't know, The Crown, and Emma Stone for The Curse. I've heard The Curse is great. I just have yet to watch it.
I heard about it too, but I just haven't seen it.
I think it's on Showtime. I don't know. I've only seen one of those shows, and that's and Bella Ramsey wasn't bad in it, but I don't think it's award winning. Okay, so I could do this one. Best Actress in a TV series musical comedy. Ayo for The Bear, Natasha Lyonne for Poker Face. I love that damn show. I don't know why I loved it as much as I did, but I did. Quinton Bunsen for Abbott Elementary, Rachel Brosnan for Marvelous Miss Maisel, Selena Gomez for Only Murders in the Building, and Elle Fanning for The Great. I feel like since it's the last season of Miss Maisel, you sort of have to give it to her, right? I mean,
Lois Lane, yep. Russian Hand. I love that show. She's incredible in it.
I mean, Natasha Lyonne, like Poker Face is great. At no time did I watch it and be like, she should be up for an award. Like, no.
What was the first one?
Ayo from the Bear.
From The Bear, yeah.
She could win. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I like her in that show.
She is good. I just think you can't bet against Miss Maisel in her final season with that show being loved as much.
Yeah, I got a feeling it'll go to her.
Best actor in a TV show for comedy, Bill Hader for Barry, who he's so good in it. But
Yes.
Steve Martin and Martin Short for Only Murders in the Building, Jason Segel for Shrinking, Jason Sudeikis, Ted Lasso, and Jeremy Allen White for Bear.
Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah, Jeremy and White.
No
I
competition
loved
there.
the show Shrinking.
I saw one episode. It was pretty cool.
I love
Yeah,
that show.
I watched an episode myself. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think you're right. With the Bear getting a lot of love. I don't think Bill Hader's going to win for Barry on anything, but all right, best supporting actor in television. Billy Crudup from The Morning Show, Matthew McFadden, Succession, James Marsden for Jury Duty, Ivan Masbakarek, am I saying that right? For The Bear, Ellen Ruck for Succession, and Alexander Skarsgård. Jesus Christ. So Succession is just like, I'm going to throw a bunch of money at a bunch of actors.
Oh wait, Cameron's in that show.
Yeah, Alan Ruck. He plays older brother Connor.
I was seeing that show. Good. Obviously, he got the nomination.
Yes.
He's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's kind
cool.
of the older dim-witted brother that wants to run for presidency and he has no idea what he's doing. He's good.
Yeah.
He's like Cameron in real life, like an older version.
He was in
It's like-
Twister too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he played
Yeah,
Rabbit. Played
yeah.
Rabbit. A good actor. He's actually doing a thing in Chicago coming up, a screening of Ferris Bueller. So I was thinking about going.
Is he
Meet
from
him.
Chicago?
No, I don't think so. I think he's
Okay.
from New York, but he lived in Chicago for a long time.
And Ferris Bueller takes place in Chicago, so they're going to watch it where
Yeah.
Did you see that, Bob? That like screening with Alan
I
Ruck?
saw it out there. I was like,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I wouldn't go if it was Matthew Broderick, but
Yeah.
I'd
But
go
yeah.
if Alan Ruck was there. It'd be interesting because you know damn well he's going to talk. He's going to tell you stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like Succession's going to clean up here. Like,
I'm telling you, the final season was so good. It's gonna rack up a bunch of awards. I guarantee Sarah Schnook's gonna win one for actress too. I think.
all right, best supporting actress. I already have my pick now. Emily Diebeck for The Crown, Abby Elliott for The Bear, Christina Ricci for Yellow Jackets, Jay Smith Cameron for Succession, Meryl Streep, Only Murders in the Building, and Hannah Waddingham for Ted Lasso. I love
Ricci.
Yellow Jackets, and I think Christina Ricci's
Yeah.
Yes.
so
So
fucking
much.
good. Kev, have you watched Yellow Jackets yet?
First episode.
It's
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
good. Yeah.
But if I had to choose out of that, not knowing, I like Abby Elliott in The Bear. I think she's good. She's the one you could tell that's Jamie Lee Curtis, basically. Oh wait, never mind. People haven't seen episode 2, season 2.
Best limited series, anthology, motion picture. Beef. I don't what's
Oh, that's with
Oh yeah, with the Netflix thing.
Glenn from Walking Dead. Stephen Yo.
Yeah.
that's right. And the comedian, Ali Wong.
Yeah.
Lessons in Chemistry. Got a lot of these are huge books too. Daisy Jones and the Six. I heard a lot of good stuff about that. All the Light We Cannot See, Fellow Travelers, and Fargo. I'm Fargo. I mean,
Fargo.
Come on. Yeah. Fargo all the way.
oh damn, here we are. Best performance by an actor in limited series. You got Matt Bomer from Fellow Travelers. You got Sam Claflin from Daisy Jones and the Six. Woody Harrelson from White House Plumbers, which was that was a good show. David Oil, whatever. Lawman Bassett, Stephen Yen from Beef, and John Hamm from Fargo. Give John
Hamm.
a fucking award.
Go.
Give him the damn award. I think it was David Oyelowo. I think
Oh,
that's how you
yes.
pronounce it.
Yellow. There, I can't sound shit. There's no enunciation things.
But-
There's just-
Bob, who's the guy from 12 Years a Slave? Say his name.
nope.
So what do you yell Igio for?
I can't do that shit. I can't do it.
Bob was speaking in tongues earlier, trying to pronounce a director's name, whatever his name was.
Hey, I bet they're hard for non-dyslexic people to read too. And then best performance by an actress, Riley Keough from Daisy Jones, Brie Larson, Lessons in Chemistry, Elizabeth Olsen, Love and Death, Juno Temple, Fargo, Rachel Weisz, Dead Ringers, and Ali Wong, Beef. Elizabeth Olsen was great in Love and Death. I don't know if you guys watched it. It was fantastic. She did a better job than Jessica Biel did in the same story, just different makers, Candy. I think Elizabeth Olsen definitely deserves it, but I'm not sure with that one.
I would go with Elizabeth Olsen too.
With the
That she was
Golden
great.
Globes, you got to think about the Hollywood Foreign Press. So who's the most popular? That's all the Golden Globes are.
Elizabeth
Olsen.
Olsen
so
or
they-
Brie
they-
Olsen,
Larson.
yeah.
Oh, Rachel Wise, but I
No,
that, you don't think so?
too obscure. Nothing against the performance. I've never seen the show, but too obscure.
No, Love and Death was great. If you guys have an opportunity to see Love and Death,
I want to watch both. I want to compare them.
yeah, I haven't watched Candy, all of it, but I couldn't watch it because Jessica Biel bothered me. All right, best score. This is where we're gonna get like Oppenheimer, Poor Things, Colors of Flower.
Oppenheimer. This is Oppenheimer's
Yeah.
the winning score. Yes.
Best Picture non-English. I didn't see it. Anatomy of Fall, Society of Snow, Zone of Interest, Past Lives.
Past Lives. It's gonna win it.
Best Original Song.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it could be that What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish. A lot
Yes.
of people are into that.
She did it last night on SNL.
Did she?
Yeah.
I haven't watched SNL, but I'm excited to because Kate McKinnon. I'm just Ken. I'm sorry that's such a great song. Yeah, it's probably gonna be that Billie Eilish could get it. No, I mean the award, not it. Yeah, because it sounded kind of bad. Eh? Super Mario Brothers movie Peaches.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. I think Billie Eilish. Best motion picture animated: The Boy and the Heroine.
Heroin?
I haven't seen that. I've heard
Heroin.
good reviews.
Thank you.
I'm like, Boy and the Heroine, that sounds.
I'd watch
pretty
the
The Boy
shit
and
out
the
of that
Heroine.
Pixar film. The Needle's
Someone-
like, well, I don't think we should
Someone
do
did that. They changed the title of The Boy and the Heroine, and they put it on a still from Train Spotting.
Elemental, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Super Mario Brothers, Suzume,
Spider-Man.
and Wish. If Spider-Man doesn't win, it's a crime.
Yeah.
Spider-Man movie was incredible.
So this is the one I'm mad about. Best performance in stand-up comedy or television. All of it pisses me off. Ricky Gervais for Ricky Gervais Armageddon. Trevor Noah for Where Was I? Chris Rock, Amy Schumer, Sarah Silverman, Wanda Sykes. What the fuck are you kidding me?
Chris Rock.
None of the John Mulaney killed it in his stand-up this year. Like that was a big one. But Amy Schumer, seriously, she's not even the best comedian on the whole list of all of this. I listened to Killian. Oh, Jesus Christ! Like this whole.
You all right, Bob?
They all suck. Like I'm sorry, but like I think since
we need Julia Stiles in there for you too.
holy shit. Yeah, that led to a quite the argument. So yeah. My stance on Julia Stiles. I don't know. I honestly feel like it's gonna go either Ricky Gervais or Chris Rock. I think this is the first heavy metal Oscar all over again. You know what I mean? It's the first year it's up. People aren't knowing what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Fucking, they're gonna give it to whoever plays the flute in this section. And then cinematic box office achievement. I don't even know what the hell that is. But Barbie, Guardians of the Galaxy, John Wick 4, Mission Impossible, Oppenheimer, Spider-Man, Super Mario Brothers, and Taylor Swift. What's cinematic
Impossible
box
was a
office
flop, right?
achievement? Huh?
Didn't they say Mission Impossible was a flop at the box office?
Yeah.
So are we gonna just agree that it's gonna be
gonna be
Barbenheimer?
Taylor Swift?
It's gonna be.
Oh,
It's an
I
excuse.
feel like
to
that
get her
already
there.
died down.
Doesn't matter. It's an excuse to get her there.
Yeah.
And see Travis Kelce and her, and
In the
maybe
Golden
we-
Glo-
maybe we can
Yeah.
cut to reactions to him reacting to her rewards, just like we have to see Taylor Swift 100 times when the Chiefs play a game.
Yeah. But honestly, no matter what, I will love Travis Kelsey. Like the Kelsey brothers are some of my favorite people.
Oh no, he was amazing on SNL.
Oh, and Jason Kelsey's funny as hell. Like I love that podcast. It doesn't need to be an hour, but whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was so flustered about the damn stand-up. Like I love stand-up comedy, and John, like I said, John Mulaney had a big one. But I guess this has to be your big name so everyone knows exactly what they're doing.
Christmas horror movies.
Yeah, I'm really eager to hear your guys' choices because
One that comes to mind for me, Black Christmas, came out in 1974. That was like the early slasher movies. Happens over Christmas break. Group of girls are stalked by a killer.
they remade that twice, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
with Michelle Trachtenberg and all that.
I saw
Yeah.
the
2006 one, and then there's the 2019 one.
2019 one's awful. I did
Yeah,
see that.
2006 one, if I remember correctly, wasn't bad.
It
It's
was
been a
bad. It
while.
was good. I kind of liked it, but the 2019 one was awful.
Yeah.
Did you guys bring up Silent Night, Deadly Night? I heard
Yeah.
you say Krampus, which is
Yeah,
the reason for the background.
Krampus. Yeah, Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, Garbage Day.
Oh, here's one: Santa's Sleigh, starring Bill Goldberg. It's so bad.
Yeah, that's a horror movie for sure. Yeah.
Christmas Bloody Christmas. These are ones I got to review, but Christmas Bloody Christmas is a lot of fun. And
Yeah, you were with the actress for that movie for a interview.
yeah, her and the one from It's a Wonderful Knife.
Yeah, I still need to see that one.
She's
Wonderful.
also from Yellow Jackets. Like the
Yeah.
first
Oh, okay.
half of the first season.
Yeah,
I
Bob.
mentioned P2. Oh no, go Logan.
I was just saying, I just watched It's a Wonderful Knife, Bob. It's pretty good.
But tell me that doesn't have cult classic written all over it.
It does. It's gonna get a decent following. Justin Long is creepy in that movie.
Right?
He's like on the big teeth.
He looks rubber. He looks
looks
like
like-
someone's wearing a Justin Long infused mask.
He looks like one of those TV preachers, like
Yeah.
a TV evangelist or whatever they're called.
He could be on the Righteous Gemstones and no one would bat an eye.
Exactly. Yeah, they're like the hair and everything. Anyways, sorry, Niall.
No, I was just gonna ask Bob, have you seen Better Watch Out in P2?
I saw P2. I haven't seen Better Watch Out is the one that's is that the one that's
With the
like
baby-
buzzing really hard right now? Or is that Not a Creature Was Stirring?
No, Better Watch Out. It was with the kid and the blonde babysitter, and he was like obsessed with the babysitter. Did you see that one?
Let me see.
Yeah, nobody's seen that one. I think it's pretty good. And the kid from The Visit is in it, the one who looks like Dak Shepard.
No, I didn't see this one.
Really, check it out. It's
Ed
Logan, you've seen it, right?
Oxenbould. That's the kid who
Yeah,
looks
that's
like
the
a
kid.
young Dax Shepard.
Yeah,
He was in
The
the movie
rapping
The
kid from The
Exchange
Visit.
that I interviewed the guy from The Exchange. That movie was terrible. But The Visit was cool. I love The Visit.
Mhm.
I think that was a Shyamalan movie. Black Christmas, the original Black Christmas is fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. I love that movie.
They had something on Netflix I saw years ago called A Christmas Horror Story, where
Yeah,
it was with Krampus.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was pretty good. I remember correctly.
And
Was
Santa
that
was like
Santa
killing people
versus
in the mall.
Krampus?
No, it was called A Christmas Horror Story, and it was with Santa. He thought he was fighting Krampus, but he was like going on a killing spree in the mall. And in reality,
I haven't watched it, but I have to now.
yeah, he thinks he's fighting Krampus at the end, and then it's like, no, you're really just killing innocent people in the mall.
It's what Anakin was hoping he could do when he was taking out the Padawan. Just cutting flowers, just cutting flowers. I'm trying to think. It's a genre that really needs to be out there more of Christmas horror movies. Yeah, but Santa's Sleigh, that's fucking great.
What about Violent Night?
That's true. It's incredibly that's really new too. And
David
I loved
David
it.
Harbour.
I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with the second one. I don't know. I don't feel like everything needs a sequel. If it's done right the first time, let it be.
Not really sure if these are Christmas horror movies, but that movie that they had where Iceman from the X-Men movies was in it, and they go on like this snow trip or something, and they get stuck on one of those snow things.
Fucking Frozen. Or no,
Frozen,
yeah, I think it was called Frozen.
Frozen, yeah.
Yeah,
The
that
ski
movie
lift?
scared the crap out of me.
Get stuck in the ski lift. Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
And the one guy's like,
I don't know
"Oh,
if
I'm
that's
gonna
really
try to
Christmas,
help,"
though.
and he just drops. And then
Yeah.
like wolves eat him. Like, what the fuck were you doing?
But Bob, would you say that's Christmas? Because I can't say it is.
I mean, it's not Christmas, but it's winter. It's like I
Now I'm
guess.
bending the rules, though. That's the thing.
I mean, there could be Christmas lights in the background. Could be. Could be Christmas vacation.
I don't think we saw any lights whatsoever. Like,
No,
I don't
it was
remember.
just snow.
it was just snow, and like I said, the eeriness of no noise traveling with snow.
That's a
I'm-
good movie, though. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
I'm okay. So something, there's something in the barn. I have it. I haven't watched it yet though,
Me neither.
but I heard it's fantastic. Like I've heard not fantastic, but heard it's funny as hell. We forgot about the classic Jack Frost,
Oh,
Oh my god, I've seen that. Okay, I've
the
seen
horror movie, and the one with Michael Keaton. Because let's face it, that's a freaking horror movie as well.
I always think of the horror movie though. Like I remember seeing the box set, like the VHS.
Oh yeah,
And it changed when you walk past it.
it. You know who was supposed to be Jack Frost, the Michael Keaton version? Who does that snowman look like?
oh, it's supposed to be George Clooney.
George Clooney, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
There's this one I want to see, the A Christmas Carol, but it's the one that was on FX. It's on Prime Video as well. It was a episodic one.
Yeah, I remember that one. I didn't see it, but I remember seeing the advertisements for it.
It's got Guy Pearce as Ebenezer Scrooge. Andy Serkis is the Ghost of Christmas Past. Like, I'm really upset that I never caught this because I'm trying to see. Yeah, Ebenezer's. Where's the freaking cast? All right, it's Christmas Carol miniseries. It's got like high ratings and all this, and I never heard of it until recently. Andy Serkis, Stephen Graham, Ben Robinson.
Niall, you saw Wonka tonight, right?
yeah. I just talked about it. I still have the ticket stub right here.
Oh, right on. So that kind of goes into the question about who was terrible for a specific role. For
I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Logan. I thought he wasn't that. Was he amazing with the singing? No, but I'm like it's okay. Like I don't see the guy from The Bear doing this at all.
yeah. Well, what would you give Wonka out of 5?
I loved it, a 4.5.
4.5? Wow.
I said I would have put Childish Gambino as Wonka. Like to me, he has that presence. If they wanted to go crazy with it, you know.
Oh, dude, they got pissed off about a black mermaid. A black Willy Wonka would just be terrible.
Yeah.
But I do agree. We need a
I
whiz.
agree with that too.
We need a whiz Willy Wonka runoff now.
Yeah, Chalamet is my answer for that question.
Yeah, me too. And like I like him as an actor a lot, but
Yeah, me too.
I just didn't see him as Willy Wonka in the movie. I don't know.
Well,
He's
that
too
is one thing
vanilla.
I did say. He was trying to be Gene Wilder.
Other than everything Will Smith has been. Okay, Tyler Perry is Alex Cross.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Tom Cruise for Jack Reacher, which I didn't realize the new season started already, so I think they released the first 3 episodes. But those two were really big for me, especially Tom Cruise, because Jack Reacher in the book is exactly like what the source material says. Like from the show, like the source material shows the guy from Amazon.
So he's like a big dude.
Yeah. Actually, know who else is supposed to be that big? Forrest Gump. If you read the book, Forrest Gump he's a professional wrestler at one point too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But that because I love the El Cross series. I love the Jack Reacher series, and neither of them are who it should have been. And that's nothing against either of them as actors. I'm not a fan of them really, their acting, but I'm not saying it needed to be close to the source material, but Tyler Perry can't act that way. I know I could have stopped at Tyler Perry can't act now, but like Tyler Perry couldn't be that guy. And the way Jack Reacher is supposed to be feared and stuff, not feared, but he's supposed to be intimidating, but still very shy. He's just supposed to not care where he is, just, I don't know. Those are two big ones for me.
The actor who plays Jack Reacher, I think it's a rumor that James Gunn wants him as Batman.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that.
I could. Like I always see the guy from Blue Mountain State whenever he does anything. I'd be cool with it. James Gunn apparently is he's filling out a lot of this DCU with stuff, so we'll see how it goes. He's talking to Chris Pratt, and everyone's thinking that he's going to be Booster Gold, which would work.
Yeah.
Not my first choice, but it would work.
Who's your
Oh,
first
and
choice?
Mantis, the actress who plays Mantis, is in Superman. It's
Who
a
is she in
role that
Superman?
nobody knows. They never announced it. Just
Just
apparently
that
she's
shit.
in.
Because he
Mhm.
said that the Guardians are going to come with him, and so that's what made me go like, because Batista had made it be known that he wanted to play Lex Luthor, which cool.
Mhm.
Like I would be down to watch that version, but
Mhm.
like we were saying before, I mean he's Bane, 110% he's Bane.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I think James Gunn would be insane to do anything else. Plus, if they're getting this guy to be Batman, that Bane makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're George Clooney, Val Kilmer as Batman. Horribly miscasted.
Yeah.
Freeze. I'm Batman, and he's like moving his head around.
Yeah,
I totally agree with you on that one, Bob. I'd have to go with Jennifer Lawrence Mystique. Like I didn't like it.
yeah.
He was never Mystique, yeah.
I mean, yeah, if we're going, yeah. Well, and I feel like in a lot of the superhero movies or anything like that, like some of them just rang true. It didn't matter who they played, they were good. Like Alan Cummings as Nightcrawler, it worked. It wasn't perfect, but it worked. Who was that played Toad? Was that Andy Serkis? No, that was Ray
Ray Parks.
Ray Parks. That worked too,
Yeah, those original X-Men movies, they were pretty good. They had a lot of good like people pop up, villains and stuff.
I feel bad for Halle Berry in them because they told her in the third one she was going to have this amazing role. They even had a whole subplot of her like going to Africa. Nope. They just needed her to sign on and be like, all right, we changed everything.
They just cut it all out.
Oh, I don't know how. Jared Leto is the Joker.
Yeah.
The worst casted things ever.
I still think that could have worked if the director just told him to tone down and play this in a more serious way and stop with the juggalo stuff and the ICP, whatever he's trying to do. Just stop all
I
that.
always said Scarface Joker. I never dawned on me of ICP Jared Leto.
No, but I still think if he would have, like, all of that stuff he was doing, giving dead birds to people on the set, I'm like, what is this? But I do think if somebody would have just sat him down and told him to calm down, at least a decent Joker would have been in there.
Well, he's a good actor. That's the problem.
Mhm.
Like, he's a decent actor. Like, he didn't need to be that. Like, honestly, not that I would have casted him, but he could have even pulled off Eric Draven. He could have been the Crow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that might have ruined his chances for some roles because it was so over the top. He chewed the shit out of scenery. You would have thought it was Nicolas Cage.
And
How about
I'm going to say
Schwarzenegger?
Emilia Clarke for Sarah Connor.
Oh yeah, that's
I hated that Sarah Connor. I hate that movie.
Schwarzenegger. Mr. Freeze.
Oof. Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah.
Bad choice, but still entertaining. To me, that movie's a comedy. I laugh my ass off every time.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Yeah. Just yeah. Yeah.
I swear, we weren't even 5 minutes in. I'm like, okay, how many more puns do you have?
The
Oh,
entire
dude,
movie.
so many. I
It's like, hold my beer. I got a whole bunch.
when Batman and Robin kicked their heels and skates came out,
Mm.
I was done. I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I thought it was bad with nipples on the suit, and here we go.
What about Will Smith? I mean, there's a bunch of those, but Genie and Aladdin.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Personally.
but he did okay,
Maybe
but
that
it
was
could have
even
been
the wrong
better.
director.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he was good in Independence Day, but I also feel like I don't know. The thing is with a lot of these roles, I could say who I would have replaced him with. I can't replace him with anyone at that point. Like for a while, he was can't miss on stuff. Bad Boys was great. Like,
Oh hell yeah.
Movie that you're ashamed to like. Say you like it.
Oh, that's easy for me.
Which one is that?
I feel like you're gonna like be like that meme when it's like, boo this man, and you throw your hat at me. Wonder Woman 1984.
oh yeah, no, that's horseshit. It was bad, but it could have been better.
Of course, yeah, but I'm like, yeah.
Wasn't
I
that
like
Pedro
it.
Pascal's thing? It can be better,
Yes, it's funny, right?
Life could be good.
but it could be better. And it was. He became the Mandalorian. You got all that stuff, you know. I'm guessing Kevin's is AI.
No, AI was for question 11. Thank you very much. No, mine is Cinderella. I don't know if you remember, they did like a Cinderella on Amazon Prime.
With
Camila
Camila
Cabello was in
Cabello.
it. Yeah, I kind of like that movie.
I don't know if anyone Niall will know this movie. Actually, I don't know if I'm ashamed to say I like it. It's just Ready to Rumble. I love that fucking movie so much.
Oh, that's with Arquette, right?
Yeah, Arquette's
Yeah.
That's a good movie. I like that movie.
It's just one of those.
It's a wrestling movie, so it's up your alley. Yeah.
If I had a Slurpee right now, I'd be like my ass, right? Yeah, it's like a bare sour ass. Yeah.
I am sorry.
How could you drink that? Yeah.
I can't cry. Dad says crying's for pussies. I cry. I'm not a pussy.
Well, you, Logan.
I'm gonna go from the 80s, of course. Footloose. The original. I love that movie.
Good movie. I like that movie.
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm ashamed to it. Like,
Yeah.
I like
I'd
that.
be ashamed to say I like the new one.
Yeah, exactly. Classic soundtrack. Classic scenes. Warehouse.
I mean, who here hasn't rage fought in the middle of an abandoned warehouse?
Exactly.
Just rage dance? Psh,
Yeah, we all have.
I mean, that was high school. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, another obscure movie, but I don't know if I hate it that no one else seems to have watched it. Drop Dead Gorgeous
Oh, it's a good movie.
I've seen that. Yeah.
with Kirsten Dunst and Denise Richards.
It's
Like,
good.
I love that movie, and so many people are like, "Oh, I haven't seen it." I'm like, "Oh, it's freaking great."
It is. A
Amy
lot of
Adams.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah,
of people.
Amy
in that
Adams
movie.
was in it. Denise Richards, Brittany Murphy, Will Sasso, Kirstie Alley,
Allison Janney.
huh?
Allison Janney. Yep.
Allison Janney, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like the amount of people in it and the quotable lines. Like my sister and I quote that movie far too often. Mom will follow you in a hearse. Don't let that scare you.
You can't perform naked. I already asked.
Or when everyone's got food poisoning and Allison Janney's like, "Oh God, you think they heard us?" Well, it's real fancy. We're going to the airport Hojo.
I haven't told him yet. I'm about 3 weeks pregnant. Oh
Yeah.
wait, you're talking about the contest.
Or the judge, yeah, I do this for the young girls. No, no. It's... Will Sasso is a mentally challenged person. Shouldn't have been as funny as it was.
Oh, that would never fly today.
Oh, hell no.
Movie you tried to get somebody hooked on, but they didn't see the appeal.
Bob knows mine. I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
it.
Kevin are the kids using this term? Kevin's Roman Empire is AI.
Yeah, the percentage of like when I've showed that movie to people, like people should like no more, please.
Like I feel that's going to be people in the next 5 years with the movie The Creator, the creation. Like
Yeah, I can see that.
again, Ready
Yeah,
to
that was
Rumble. People stare at me. I'm like, another one is Kung Pao. Love that fucking movie, and just people stare at me.
Enter the Fist. Yep, I like that one too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Evil Dead.
The first one.
Yeah,
Really?
my favorite. Yeah. A lot of people, like friends and family and shit, like this movie's incredible, but they don't see the appeal.
Niall? Tyler Perry movie?
I have two. I have two actually. This guy that I know or used to know, he's like, "Oh, what are some of your favorite movies?" And I said, "You got to see The Dark Knight." And I'm like, "You never seen The Dark Knight?" And he's like, "No." And then he saw The Dark Knight, and he's like, "I couldn't even finish it. I don't like it." And I'm like, "How
Ooh,
do you not like The
wow.
Dark Knight? Like, how do you not like The Dark Knight? Like you have no soul to me." But like, yeah, just don't get that. The second one is Terminator. I've tried to get my cousin to watch this movie. And he's one of these people where he's the same age as me. He's actually like a year or two older than me, but he cannot watch a movie that's older than 1999. I don't know why.
some
Like
of
he
the
just
best
sits there, it's
movies.
like,
A lot of good movies were before that.
yeah, like if it's older than the 90s, he's like, and I said, "Why don't you like this movie?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't like the way that her hair looks. It's so 80s style." And I'm like, "You're one of those people, so I cannot show you anything."
Make them watch the movie Rad from the 80s. That
Yes, that's such a good movie.
Lori Loughlin dancing on a bike at a school dance.
Yeah, remember the song "Send Me an Angel"?
Mm-hmm. My sister's boyfriend got his soundtrack vinyl signed by the guy.
Yeah, you sent me the picture. I remember. Sequels that the critics hated,
Yes.
but you loved.
Yeah, I like City Slickers too.
Well, City Slickers 2 is freaking great.
Mine's Batman Returns.
I thought you would have went with Halloween 3.
It's on there. It's on my list.
For me, I remember the critics hated Sin City 2, but I thought it was a good follow-up.
Clive Owen was like one of my favorite parts of the first one.
Mhm.
I mean, besides Mickey Rourke, of course. So I was like, oh, he's not in it. Ugh, all right. I really like Texas Chainsaw Massacre too. Like the critics hate it, a lot of fans hate it. Guilty pleasure or whatever. That was really good. Exorcist 3 was really good. But I feel like a lot of my answers could be from horror movies because critics aren't fans of horror movies unless they're art house movies pretending to be horror movies. But no, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, it's a guilty pleasure movie for sure.
Yeah, it's a good one. That's the one with Dennis Hopper.
Yeah. And the first one, Bill Moseley, and it was made in the 80s, and like Leatherface uses his chainsaw as a dick when he like thrusts towards a girl after he kills someone. It's just
it's way out there, but I love it. I mean, Halloween 2, Jaws 2.
I loved Halloween too. Like
I love that too, but I'm pretty sure critics didn't. I
The real
remember.
Halloween 2. Yeah, not
Yeah,
Halloween 2.
not the zombie one. Yeah, the original.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say Devil's Rejects because the critics actually like that one.
They didn't like 31. I thought it was okay.
Yeah. Yeah, 31 was okay.
He should have been the Joker, Richard Brake.
Oh, dude, that would have been an amazing Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they do a film adaptation of the Three Jokers, you put him, Willem Dafoe. I mean, you're already halfway there.
Well, I'm watching The Bear. I'm on season 2. I just started season 2. I watched the first episode, so I'm going to finish that. Invincible, I think, comes back soon. I know they took a little break.
Good season so far.
Yeah, it's amazing. I don't want to spoil it though.
Yeah.
And I'm watching this thing on Netflix. Um, I well, Beef is pretty much done. I only have like one episode left. But other than that, yeah, I'm trying to get more on TV shows. And I just saw Wonka. Obviously, I'm gonna check out Aquaman and Poor Things. So that's what I'm watching right now.
Yeah, I watched Strays, which was okay.
Honestly, I really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah,
Gran Turismo was better than it should have been. I liked it.
Oh, I'm glad you did, man. It's a good movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I commented on that video, I think. Your
Yeah, you
review.
did.
Yeah. I thought Leave the World Behind was pretty cool.
yeah, I watched it too, so I'm down. Yeah.
The Hunger Games, as Logan said, if I had to hear her sing one more song, I would have shot the place up.
Can I just say one thing about that?
What?
Um, I know you were like, oh, they sing too much, but it's in the title song, so I'm like, they didn't lie to you guys technically when they said you're gonna get some music.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like. She's okay, Segler. I'm not really a fan of her.
No, I can't stand her. She's weird. She's the one where she's talking about Snow White and
Yeah.
it's not politically correct, and I'm like,
Yes. Yeah.
shut up.
And then I watched that movie Sound of Freedom that came out in the summer about the child trafficking, the movie that was such a controversy. And I
Yeah, I
liked
still
it.
need to see that.
It was fine. It was a fine movie. I don't think it was a political weapon that the Democrats said they were using it, but I also think that, it's good. It was fine. I enjoyed it.
I had a teacher in 10th grade, and she's like, "Nah, you have to watch this movie," and I'm like, "Okay, I'll get to it." And meanwhile, it's like 6 months later, and I haven't.
Yeah,
Just like how I would give my assignments late.
yeah, that's what I'm watching.
I'm keeping up with Fargo, just having a total man crush on John Hamm in it. He's got pierced nipples for some reason. I don't know.
I was about to say, yes, pierced nipples. Is that what you're into?
I mean, apparently. I love the fact that Steve from Stranger Things is that insane in it. Like, that's good. I want to check out that, what was it, The End of the World? What was it? Leave the World Behind?
Yeah.
I want to see that. What else would I watch? I'm looking forward to the Christmas special for Doctor Who on Disney on Christmas Day.
Nice.
The 3 specials that were on Disney Plus were really good. Apparently, I should start Successions. Finish The Bear. I want to do a complete rewatch of Tales from the Crypt, but it's hard to find anyone else who is watching or has all of the seasons.
Some of it's on YouTube.
Is it on YouTube?
Some of it's on, yes, I've watched select episodes on YouTube.
Because, yeah,
That's why
there's
you have to
7
get physical
seasons. I want to
media.
just, huh?
That's why you have to get physical media.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I got all of that. I have, like, the complete thing of Scrubs. The reason I'm really glad for that is because when the streaming stuff started, none of the artists signed on for anything like that. So the music, which to me was a big part of Scrubs, wasn't on when it was on Hulu.
Oh, wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Zach Braff and Donald Faison were real big about that. They're like, yeah, this is where this song should have been. Oh, actually, I've been having a blast watching Hard Knocks in season because the Miami Dolphins and Mike McDaniels is hilarious. He's honestly what I think a modern football coach should be. But I also think like it's anyone my age as a head football coach would be, of just it's cool to get an inside look on the fact that this is his like redemption story. Like he got kicked out of the NFL and was out of it for almost 2.5 years because he was an alcoholic. And now he fought back from being low tier to like having great success with the franchise that hasn't been notoriously thought of as being like, I really enjoyed that. And I'm going to see -1 at some point.
Same here.
Oh my God, Bob. That's so good.
Yeah, I've heard it's amazing, and I was supposed to go last night, but I just wasn't up to it.
I haven't seen every Godzilla movie, but it's my favorite one.
Yeah, I talked to guys who have seen like all of them, and they're like, "Yeah, this is it." Go, well, right on.
I've been watching The Crown on Netflix. Been really good. I'm on season 4 of that. Been watching a lot of Christmas movies. Home Alone, Christmas Vacation. Santa Claus, and I watched Die Hard today. And I've been watching Monarch Legacy of Monsters on Apple TV Plus.
Is that worth watching?
Yeah, Godzilla show. It's okay. It's not great. It's got Kurt Russell in it, but it's Godzilla's barely in it so far.
Someone told me that Monarch is pretty much Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
Well, like John Hamm's pierced nipples, it's time to pull this sucker out before we swell up. Bob, you're the one who brought it up. I'm sorry.
No. It's
Anyways.
it was very on point.
On point, like the nipples. See, I see what you did there. Well, anyways, we just wanted to say thank you for joining us on this episode of the CinePhellas Podcast. We hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a happy holidays, a happy everything. And of course, it's been another happy year with you CinePhellas. I love you guys, and I love getting to talk movies with
You guys too, guys.
So
Yeah, this
cheers
has
to another
been
year.
a whole nother family for me, and it's been amazing.
Yeah, and we're going to continue to be amazing into the new year.
Well,
And
let's not put the bar too high.
That's it. All right, well, Logan, Merry Christmas to you boys. And what do we always say?
Merry Christmas, we say cheers!
Merry Christmas! Dinner with Paul!